Welcome back to Coffee Time. Today we're going to look at a new app that I just came across in the last few days. I'm still trying it out, but I really think it has some potential in the classroom, especially in a one-to-one iPad environment. It's called InstaShare, and the idea behind the app is to instantly share something from your phone or your iPad with a Mac, or vice versa. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, let's take a look at a new app, see how it might be used in the classroom. Okay, so I have my phone up here, and InstaShare, you will see this little icon up here at the top of my screen, and I'm just going to show you that it's there so you can kind of keep an eye on it. If I come over here, let's go, I should have put this on my front screen, but if I open the app on my iPhone, and I go over here to albums. Now on the iPhone, I've limited it to just pictures, but I'll show you some other stuff on the iPad. If I go into my camera roll and I have a picture here, let's say I have this beautiful picture here of my grandson's second birthday, and I just slide this up to transfer it to the MacBook Air, and I'm going to say always allow because I'm always going to allow something from my phone. If you have this in the classroom, you're working with this with kids, you might say just allow this one time. That way they can't send you stuff without you approving it. And so now I have this image, and I can say I want to save this image, and I want to save it here on my desktop. And there it is. So I can open it up. I can take a look at it. Isn't it cute? And then just that simply, I was able to share something off of my phone onto my Mac. And so I can see this being very helpful for me, especially with pictures. When I'm trying to take a picture with my phone, I want to import it into my blog. I've got to email it to myself. I've got to download it. I've got to put it up there. And here it's instant. It can happen in the background while I'm working. Once I select always allow, it will just automatically do it. I don't have to click that button the second time. So that's very quickly on the iPhone. But now what about in the classroom with kids? Well, let's take a short break. Let me get my iPad up on the screen. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back. For me, this will take a couple of minutes. For you, happen like that. Okay, so you're in the classroom and your kids have created something that they want to turn in as an assignment, and I'm just going to use Keynote as an example. In any app that has the open in feature, open in another app feature, you can share that product with the Mac. So here is a presentation that I have done on creating image-based presentations, and if I come up here, if I come up here and select Share and Print, you'll see it has the option Open in Another App. So I'm going to choose, I want this to be a Keynote file when it gets to me. It's going to prepare it. I'm going to choose that app, and you'll notice right here, Open in InstaShare is available. So I'm going to open it over here in InstaShare, and all that I have to do is drag that file right over here to the Mac, and because I haven't used my iPad yet, I'm going to click Always Allow, and just like that, that Keynote is available. I'm going to select Open, and boom, my Keynote file is available on my Mac. So I see great potential for this in the classroom when you're collecting student work. Let's say that they're creating a note, they're creating notes in class, or even if you have them handwriting notes. I was talking with a teacher friend of mine at school yesterday. Handwriting notes, filling out a worksheet, whatever they want to do. At the end of class, if they're on their phone, if they're on their iPad, they take a picture of their notes and boom, turn that into you immediately. So that, and they can do that from their seat. They don't have to walk up here. As long as you're on the same Wi-Fi network or if it's connected through Bluetooth. So for instance, I have my Mac sitting in my office. We have 3 different Wi-Fis at my school, and I have my Mac sitting in my office, and I'm over in the other building in the Commons area watching students for lunch, and we're on the same Wi-Fi network. I can share files immediately from my phone to my Mac in the blink of an eye. And I don't have to be in the room. I don't have to be around. I can do that. If I have other teachers who have this up in their building, then I can share files immediately to them as well, as long as we're on the same network. Now, one thing I did think about, something for you to think about if you try this in the class, if you have AirServer open all the time, somebody might try to be sending you files that you don't want. And when you're collecting student work, I would not select Always Allow. I would only select that from your own device. But when you're ready to accept that work, just open AirServer on your Mac. Once you've collected everybody's work, close AirServer on your Mac. Nobody can get to it again. Nobody sees it. It is a free app. 99 cents gets rid of the ads on the app, but it is something that kids can get for free and use immediately. So let me know what you think about AirServer app. Give it a try, and until then, enjoy the coffee.